Ready in 5.
This episode of Good Times with Mo, the podcast, is brought to you by Globe.
It's not bragging if you back it up, right? In that case, welcome to the baddest show in the land,
You guys have so much sexual tension.
where every question is answered
Why is the moon following me?
and every challenge is met.
I will survive 40.
3 seasons of Good Times with Mo, and it's going as strong as ever.
Caller of the night is the girl that's banging her best friend's husband.
This is the top downloaded podcast in Philippine history.
And it's not even close. Other shows will copy its style, will mimic its setup, but no one brings it like this.
What's your favorite sexual position?
88. I ate you, you ate me.
Join us as we launch another season, another year. We don't just invite the hard questions, we dare you to come up with one.
Boy, this guy's really weird.
From Los Angeles and Manila, 2 studios, guest co-hosts, celebrity appearances, and just a whole lot of loving going on. It's the world famous Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 3. And your host, the Philippine genius, Mo Twister.
Welcome to the podcast on this Thursday night. It is the 3rd of July, 2014. Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 3, brought to you by Globe. Just me and you guys tonight. No Kat, she's not feeling well, so call us. Phone number is 880-9294. Skype, the Good Times podcast. You can text us at 0927-214-1981. Staff is here again. Yeah, them on
Hi.
Tuesday.
Hello.
Is it just you, or is there more of you guys over there?
Angie's here.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ange. Good morning.
But her microphone's not plugged, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, what's new during the start of the show? So I'm in this Twitter argument right now
Mm-hmm. With who?
with Jules Estrada.
Oh,
I think
nice.
He's the
You
son
found
of
him.
Jingoy.
Mhm.
No, I'm looking for his brother.
The Jolo.
Jolo.
Why do Jolas have bad attitudes? Like celebrity
It's the
Jolos.
new douchebag name.
I think I know a couple of Jolos. They're pretty douchey too. Like in high
Yeah.
school.
I feel bad for this kid Jules, though. I think he's young, and he is trying to pick a fight.
With you? Good luck. You can do it in your sleep. I can do it for you.
I know. He's 18, so I'm the kid is literally half my age,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm taking
Does he
him
seem
apart, and I
smart?
feel
No.
bad.
No.
Huh?
Does he seem smart?
No.
No, don't use too many big words then.
Yeah, no.
Just simplify
trying not
it.
to. I'm not trying. I'm trying to keep it simple and even fuck up the grammar on purpose, so maybe he could understand it better.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, poor kid. That's all right. He's quieted down a little bit already. Poor guy. So how's your night, everybody? We ready to go?
Yep, we're ready.
Let's get to it.
Mhm.
All right. We do your love problems, your life problems, sex questions, whatever you want to do here on the podcast. You throw it out at us, and we'll do our best to find a remedy for you, maybe advise you, inspire you, do something with with what we tell you. And if you don't do anything with it, it's okay. At least maybe you were able to get something off your chest, and maybe it makes you feel better. So again, let's get on the program, and let's start with John, who's 32 in Singapore. Hey, John, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here. You're on line 5.
Magandang gabi mo.
Magandang gabi, John.
Can you hear me?
Thanks for... Yeah, I hear you perfectly clear, man. Thanks. What's up?
Okay. Magandang gabi sa lahat. Iko and Gian at sa lahat.
Yeah.
First time, long
Yeah,
time.
hold on, hold on 1 second. Gian, oy, may bumati sa'yo.
Gian.
Someone recognize your existence
Yeah.
in this world.
May nag-tweet
That's
din sa akin
great.
kanina kasama si Gian.
Yun.
What?
Yun.
Level up.
Yeah, and then when we
Yeah.
posted the picture of the shirt on Facebook,
Yeah.
apparently lots of people are asking who the redhead was.
Naks.
They didn't notice her from the Jollibee commercial?
No,
when
no,
she
no.
looked to the left?
No, the 0.5 seconds. No, they
The
didn't.
0.5 seconds she was in your commercial?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah, that's Gian, everybody. That's right. Let's get to John. John, what's up, dude?
First time, long time.
All right.
Since day one ng podcast mo. But anyway, I'll go straight na lang sa
Thank you,
point
sir.
ko. Drug addict father.
Oh, fuck, man. I'm sorry. You sound good, though, for a drug addict father. Did you find out he was a drug addict at an old age? I mean, at an elder age? Because you sound good.
Hindi kasi ako lumaki sa tabi niya. Or
Okay,
lumaki ako sa
that's why.
lola ko.
That's why you sound
And
good. All right.
yung tatay ko ay nasa New York kasama ng pamilya, bago niyang pamilya.
Oh, okay.
Meron
Better
akong,
for you.
Yeah, meron akong dalawang kapatid doon.
Okay. Not good for them.
Not good for them. Definitely not good for them. Yung mga
All right.
stories na naririnig ko sa kanila, I don't know, puro pangit talaga. But,
How old are your siblings in New York?
25, girl.
Shit.
Next, next
girl.
is 17, boy.
17 boy, 25-year-old girl?
Yep.
Oh, God. Could there be any more difficult matchup than that with a drug addict father in New York? Okay, so what's the question?
Okay, so last week kasi tumawag yung stepmom ko and pretty much nag-vent siya sa akin kasi sa lahat ng ginagawa ng tatay ko. Sinasaktan niya yung mga kapatid ko doon. Sinaktan niya din yung stepmom ko. Hindi natutulong sa bills. Alam, yung kapatid ko nag-message sa akin separate. Sabi niya, eto lang yung perang binibigay. Di namin alam kung saan napupunta ang iba. Tapos alam niyang crack addict yung tatay ko. Kasi may nakikita siyang paraphernalia sa kwarto ng tatay ko.
Like your pipes and whatever. Okay, so the question is what? Like,
question is,
you want to do something about it? You don't know what? Something like that?
Okay, so kasi gusto ng stepmom ko, pauwiin ko na yung tatay ko. Pilipinas. Problema, TNT yung tatay ko doon. So, siyempre, one-way ticket lang yun. And gusto niya pauwiin para mawala na yung violenting tao sa bahay nila, kumbaga. Kasi kinick out sila ng tatay ko last week sa bahay.
Alright.
Yung kapatid kong lalaki at yung stepmom ko, kinick out sa bahay.
Gotcha.
Kasi, tapos daw...
My question is for you and what you think your siblings how would they feel about your dad going away? Because he's going to eventually get caught, whether it be for the drugs or the violence, or something really bad's going to happen, dangerous is going to happen to your family. So you see, in a point like this, where your love for your father, because he's your father, I don't know if you love him or not, or if they love him, but let's just assume that because he's your father, you care about him. Maybe love is a strong word, but at least you care for his well-being. That's why you're calling. Maybe because you care about him, right? Yeah. You have to decide, like, you almost have to think of the worst-case scenario, because when drugs are involved, worst-case scenarios always seem to happen, right? So if he's a crack addict, violent, in a country that generally doesn't tolerate that behavior, there's two things that could happen here. Number one, he gets caught. And that means either your stepmom or your siblings call the police one night while he's becoming violent or drug addict, or the neighbors will call the police when they see him violent, or he's going to get stopped on the street and checked by the police, and then they're going to catch the paraphernalia, then he's going to go to jail, or your family's going to get hurt. Hurt. Like, one day, the violence is just not enough, because, see, he'll beat your mom up, your stepmom, he'll beat up your siblings, and then they still, for some reason, they still make him mad. He's going to beat them up even more, and then even more, and then one day he's going to kill them. And it could be the drugs, or it could be whatever, but it's a very bad situation to be in. Now, luckily, you have a brother or you have a sister. Oh, no, God, you have a sister who's 25. All right, well, I was hoping that you've got old enough siblings that can defend, but, what if that's not the case? So my question for you is, are you ready, and are they ready to see your father either go to jail or be deported? Or
Kasi
die?
yung mga kapatid ko has no respect for him.
Great. Very good.
And although yung sister ko, rational kasi yung sister ko, wala siyang respeto, pero ayaw niyang mapunta naman dun sa mapatay siya o ano. Gusto niya lang maayos siya ang buhay niya. Rational lang. Yung kapatid kong lalaki absolutely hates him. Same
Yeah,
din
and he
sa
should. But you know,
stepmom ko.
even in them despising your father, they're gonna really need to see some therapy themselves, because I don't want them, even subconsciously doing things that your father does just out of it's just out of natural habit or experience or exposure or any of that stuff. Well, again, I gotta ask you though. Well, let me get back to my question. Are you ready to see your father jailed, deported, or killed? Because one of those things are gonna happen.
Jailed, yes. Deported, yes.
Okay.
Kasi especially kagabi, yung stepmom ko nag-message sa akin ulit na parang he bashed her head. I don't know. Tapos preso niya na daw talaga. So,
well, she doesn't have to. She doesn't. See, that's the thing in the U.S. You don't have to file charges. Well, hold on. I could be wrong. Okay. I don't want to speak as if I know what I'm talking about, because I might not. But from what I know, from what I understand, and again, I could be wrong, but maybe they can confirm this, but I feel strongly about it. If your father beats up your mom, all you have to do is to call the police, and that's it. You know what? She doesn't have to press charges anymore. You know why? The law does that for you. See, the law, at least in the U.S. or in New York, the law is you hurt your wife, we're going to go to jail, even if you're going to go to jail, even if your wife doesn't want you to go to jail. Because it protects the wife, it protects the spouse in where they may be intimidated by the other party in saying, oh, you have to drop charges. So your stepmom doesn't have to sue him or press charges. She just has to prove that she got beat up.
Yeah,
and if he bashed her head
abuse,
in, if he bashed her head in yesterday, the police will come, they'll investigate, and they put him away. Your mom has nothing else to do with it anymore. It is now a crime against the state. So if it's a crime against the state will prosecute him. Now, he's not a citizen and he's on TNT, so I don't know if he'll do jail time or they throw him on an airplane and they leave him already, like they throw him out. One of the two things are going to happen, but you're going to lose your dad, and they are going to lose him from the house. If they're ready for that, I suggest you tell your stepmom and your siblings, even maybe go as far as telling the neighbors, hey, if you see anything going on, whether it be drugs or violence, you got to call the police. And then that's it. Then you don't have to do anything anymore. It's almost automatic. The system takes over. The moment you call, you don't even have to call. The moment the neighbors call and they go there and they see your stepmom as a battered wife, the system takes over. They say, okay, sit right here, ma'am. They take your father. They put him in jail. From there, who knows what happens, but he's definitely either going to go to prison or he's going to go back to the Philippines via deportation.
Actually, nahuli na yan dati. Nireport ng stepmom ko yan for violence, tapos may court order na hindi siya pwedeng lumapit within 25 feet.
Sure.
But ang problema kasi yung mga kaibigan daw ng tatay ko na nagsusupply ng droga sa kanya dati, biglang naglaho. So after 3 weeks na awa yung stepmom ko, binahay ulit. So
yeah, so he's currently breaking the law right now, right? I mean, he's violation of restraining order.
Ngayon hindi na, parang it's done. Although there has been cases na previously daw may pumuntang taga DEA.
Yeah, but that's for the drugs.
Tapos
the DEA is for the
parang
drugs.
nag-check up daw. Tapos sabi niya hindi daw sa kanya. I don't know the real story, pero sinabi lang sa akin.
Listen, I think, again, ultimately, you guys have to be prepared to lose your father, and I think you should do something so he gets out of there right away before he hurts your mom, your stepmom, or your siblings. He will, by the way, because it just escalates from there. The greater the addiction, the greater the escalation of violence and all of that stuff makes it far more dangerous for your family. Actually, to a point, I hope your dad gets high tonight. I hope, he gets high for a 4th of July party in New York. I hope he gets high and all of that shit, and you guys can call the police, and he can get taken away. We need him to do it.
4th of July, Friday.
Yeah. You got a party there.
Noong 2007, actually, napunta ako ng US. Pumunta ako sa bahay nila. Nakita ko siya. Alam mo yung epekto ng droga sa kanya, sobra siyang thin. Para siyang walking bones.
Does he have the lesions and all of that stuff on his legs and his arms and
Hindi ko nakita
pick marks?
Di ko
Because usually
nakita,
sometimes they'll pick at their
pero
skin.
di ko nakita,
Yeah.
pero yung skin niya is very, ano siya, sobrang payat. Tapos, according sa mga stepmom ko, pag minsan daw, kasi medyo, siyempre yung mental health niya pangit na rin, ay nilalak yung sarili niya sa kwarto niya and he shits on the bed and
Oh
there's just
Jesus.
shit everywhere daw
Yeah,
sa
you
sa
guys gotta
kama.
call the police. Yeah, you guys gotta call the police. Shit. I mean, man, he's gotta. You know what I told you about the? I remember answering a question here. Remember my whole Robert Downey Jr. thing when I was saying, same situation, just breaking into people's homes. I mean, the guy needs help. Whether he's gonna get again prison, deportation, rehabilitation, whatever, the guy's gonna die. He's
So,
gonna
ang tanong
die.
ko sa'yo mo, ano bang pwede, kasi kakausapin ko siya mamayang gabi, tatawag ako sa kanya.
Yeah.
Ano ang magandang paraan? Or what's the best way to tell him? Kasi I've done the route na sinabihan ko siya na hinto mo ng droga, hinto mo ng bisyo, wag yan. Tapos parang, alam mo yung reaction niya, oo, parang lusot sa kabilang tenga. So
Yeah,
dinaan
you can't
ko,
because you can't because it's a biology problem at this point, John. It's not a you can't rally talk him into it. It's not like you can watch, for example, Braveheart. Ma-inspire ka kay William Wallace or manood ka ng 300. Ma-inspire ka sa mga leaders. Tapos tawagan mo yung tatay mo, Dad, it's a battle out there. You can't do that. It doesn't work that way because now it becomes a biological problem, meaning his body is addicted to the drugs. There's no words you can say that are going to help him. There's no tatay, mahal kita, bullshit like that. It's just not going to work. You have just completely lost your father already.
Yeah, if
The
you
only
say
way
na,
to save him is really through rehab, and that's a long process, a difficult process, and there's no phone call that's going to change that. I'm sorry, John. That's just the way it is.
yeah,
Sorry,
either
no,
rehab, either rehab or getting jailed. That's it.
I mean,
although
it's
may
just,
na-notice lang pala ako nung pag kinakausap ko siya, dinaan ko siya ngayon sa biblical way, kumbaga. And medyo nagre-respond siya. Pero sabi nga, stepmom
John,
ko, and
I love your listen. I don't want to pop your balloon here because you're a good guy,
no.
and I know you mean well when you use biblical thing, and you're looking for any kind of positive reaction from him. So it'll make everybody feel better if you see some sort of reaction. But I'll tell you this: even if you go, Dad, 2 Timothy 4:7, and then you say, da, 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 da. And then he's gonna go, alam ko anak, yung parang minsan namimiss ko na ang Diyos sa buhay ko. Whatever.
Exactly.
He can completely mean that. He can completely genuinely go, yes, son, thank you. But later in the day, his body will take over. His body will take over his mind because his body's addicted to the drugs. And then all the biblical verses in the world, all the phone calls, all the everything doesn't mean anything anymore because the body won't be able to process it. It only wants drugs. And then
Maybe siguro,
you're going to lose your dad
too
again.
optimistic lang siguro ako.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And it's natural. It's natural to be optimistic. I mean, come on. He's your father. I understand there are people out there who, regardless of what your family does, you love them because by default, they're your family. But there also has to be, that's why I say, are you ready? Are you ready to lose him? Because you have to break through for that love for your father and just be concerned about your siblings. Be concerned about your stepmom. You can still be his son. You can still be you can still support him. But you're going to support him after the authorities take him. Because he can't stay there and hurt your family. He might kill them. Or he might kill himself. He might overdose. So there needs to be some sort of intervention right away. And that's what's going to happen. So you're going to lose your dad for a little bit of time, for a long time, or you're going to be right next. Oh, you're in Singapore, pala. Or he's going to be in the Philippines while you're in Singapore. But someone's going to have to help him. If you love him, someone's going to have to help him. And it has to be a rehabilitation process.
Yep. So, yun naman ang plano ko sana pag umuwi siya ng Pilipinas. He plan niya is next year, but I don't think it can wait anymore.
Yeah, I don't think it can wait either. I mean, who knows? He could be overdosed tomorrow night at the party. At the big
Actually,
New York
last
City
week,
party.
sabi ng kapatid kong babae, she messaged me and she said she hit her with a bat thinking she's a sergeant.
Fuck. Yeah, let's go ahead, man. Let's go ahead and call right away. All right, let's get him some help immediately before it gets out of control.
Anyway, okay. So, bottom line, it's really prison or uh, therapy. And you think tama ba? That's it, right?
Well, for your father, immediate intervention, and then for your siblings, it depends. I would like them to see some therapy for what they've seen, like what they've experienced. Come on, being hit by a baseball bat by your father, and that's just one of the stories you've told. I'm sure there's a long list of stories you guys
There
have.
is.
That's going to take a toll on young people. And I don't know how many years your sister has experienced it because she's already 25, but your brother's 17. So it would be nice if the both of them, kind of like a family counseling thing, to really just try to unwire all of the damage that has been done because of drugs. And again, you seem like such a nice guy, John. And if your siblings are any indication of like, if you guys all share that common quality, it would be great for everybody to get some help and really get your father out of that situation, so not to ruin anything anymore. And you guys can still love him. You guys can still support him. It's going to be a long, difficult process because we don't know the legalities of with immigration and all of that stuff. You guys might lose him for a really, really long time. Is the unfortunate thing.
And
Okay.
Tapo,
All right, buddy.
61 years old na yun anyway. Nagdroga pa rin. So,
Yeah, that's tough, man. I mean, that's an overdose just right around the corner. So shit. I feel bad for you guys, but power through.
one last thing mo, just quick
Yep.
question because yung stepmom ko kasi being a Filipino family tayo, and she also wants me to support yung siblings ko kasi let's just face it, hindi sila professional doon.
Sure.
So I don't know how to go about it also mula dito sa Singapore papadala Western Union is quite expensive also.
Yeah, I mean, you can do maybe the fucking bank transfers. PayPal is another way to exchange money, and I'm thinking do they charge? I don't know if they charge the 3% of the overall fee when it's non-goods, when it's just exchanging of money. I don't know if they take, I think, a 3%. Usually if you sell something online, like on eBay, or if somebody buys something from you, like on a bag forum or shoe forum or something, and you do it via PayPal, for buyer protection, you put goods. And in the goods, they eventually take 3% off of the person who's making the sale. But if it's an exchange of money, from person to person without goods, I'm not sure if they take the 3%. Now, if it's just 3% also, and that might be less than the Western Union charge, you might want to try PayPal and see what it is. We'll see what it's all about in terms of how much money they're going to charge you for the exchange. It might not be as much. It's probably less than Western Union.
Kaya nga eh. So anyway, all right. So okay, thanks Mo. Thanks
All right,
guys. Salamat
Thanks,
sa
man.
advice and more power.
All right, brother. Hey, good luck to you and your family, man. Really, I'm serious. I really
Thank
mean
you.
it.
Thank you
Thanks,
very
man.
much.
Bye-bye. Let's go to line 6. And who do we got here?
We have Che
Che.
on 6. Yep.
Oh, another drug call. Love it. Hey, look at that. Hey, Che, you're 19. What's up?
Hi.
Hey.
Can you hear me, guys?
I hear you fine.
Okay, so yeah, it's so funny that the first caller talks about drugs, and here I am about to talk to the same thing.
Yeah. And it's funny because then you also, if you hear what he said and how much damage it does to his family, you can probably even take some
I
advice
know,
just
I know.
from
I
his
was
situation.
listening, and I thought of
Good.
the same
So
thing.
what's up?
Okay, so there's this guy I met months ago, and he was the one who kind of taught me how to do the same thing.
Drugs?
Yeah, I've
Oh.
done it
Oh,
because
so
of him.
what kind of
But
drugs?
then, what?
What kind of drugs?
Like drop? I don't know if you guys
What's
know
drop? Is that
it
acid?
that way.
Drop is acid, right?
E,
Oh, it's E. Okay, I thought that was
other things.
So that's a different code name for your ecstasy, because I thought
I
ecstasy is
don't
ecstasy,
know.
E,
Yeah, they call
drop.
it like that.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
Bianca said drop was ecstasy, I think.
Oh well, Bianca, of course, with her friend
she would
and
know,
her
I guess.
lifestyle. Yeah,
Yeah.
she would definitely know. Yeah.
Well, there were other stuff, but then I chose not to try them all.
Mhm.
But then the point is, it took, I mean, after a while, I don't know if it's the drugs inviting me, because I've learned to like him, I guess. And
Yeah.
then we decided to get into some kind of relationship that aren't friends anymore.
Okay. So
And
you guys
then
are now
right
banging.
now, it's starting to give me stress already because he's going through depression and anxiety and
Mm-hmm.
all that effects of drugs, and I don't know, I can't handle it anymore. But then I really like this guy.
Okay. All right. So the question is, should you hang out with? Should you still Should you still date
Yeah,
this
like what
guy
are the
because he's a kid?
risks?
Well, oh man, how long is the show tonight? Maybe another hour, 15 minutes. I could go on and
Yeah.
on about it. All right,
Or
let's see.
like if I push through it, what
Yeah,
are
it's funny.
the
It's funny because I can tell you a million things right now, and I don't even know where to
Mhm.
start. I could start with 19 years old. That there is no better way to fuck your life up than at 19 start on this path. Like, man, I want you to listen to me, love. Hold on, I'll get your name here. Chet.
Okay.
Okay, Chet. You do this now, and you're going to be fucked up for a really, really long time. Now, if you were a 19-year-old who called the show and said, I really like this guy and he's a youth pastor, I would be like, okay, but be careful. See, I'm already telling people who are great kids, who are in love with good people, that when you're 19, I want you to be careful still. Because all of this stuff is temporary. What you feel for that person, temporary. What you feel about this, everything's temporary. It comes with youth. And I know many of our listeners who listen to the show might go, Mo, you always bring up age. Yeah, I always do, because you are different people in different ages in your life. From what
No, the
you are
thing
at
is,
19, you're going to be different.
okay,
Hold on, let me
go
just,
ahead.
and then I'll get to you. No
All
worries. This
right.
will take 10 more seconds. So what you feel for this guy at 19 is temporary. The damage that you can do to yourself for liking this guy and hanging out with this guy, permanent. So now you're really fucked if you pursue it,
I
because
am.
you have a permanent feeling, but you have a temporary feeling, and you're swimming in a permanent shithole of a pool if you continue this. Continue. What do you want to say?
Okay, I was gonna say like, I just don't know how to help him because I really wanted to help him.
I don't think that
Just
burden.
like,
I
I
don't
tell
think you
him
should
to
put that.
stop?
I don't
Do I
think you
tell
should
him
put that
to
burden
go to
on yourself.
rehab or
Yeah.
uh,
How often are you guys doing drugs together?
what?
How often are you doing drugs together?
Oh, the last one was more than a month ago, but then he kept on doing it without me.
Okay, let him go. If you wanna,
Oh,
if you wanna talk to him, you wanna do your part. You talk to him and you say, "Hey, listen, I can't be a part of this, and I don't live the drug life, and I would really like you. I really like you, and I would like you because I
really
care
don't.
about you.
Actually,
I want.
it's so hard for me to let. It's so hard for me to let go because I like him that much.
I know.
And I
I'll
want to
tell you
be
this.
there for him,
Yeah,
like whenever he
yeah.
goes through
Chet,
the
Chet.
anxiety
No,
attacks. Like
no,
I don't want to
Chet.
make him
No.
feel, because he feels like he breaks people, and then like everyone is leaving him alone. That's why like he
Okay,
does
and you
drugs, and
will
I don't
too.
want to make him feel
He
like that.
breaks people, and you will be broken also.
Yeah.
So, Menche, I'm telling you, I know how confident you are in your abilities, and I know how confident you are in how you feel about him and all that. It's bad news for you. See, I want this guy to get help. I want him to have friends who are going to help him. I mean, because kuwaba naman the guy. But my priority is you, because you called the show, and I'll tell you right now, I'll treat you like my daughter. You run away. You talk to him one last time. You tell him, I really care about you, and I want you to be better, and I want you to go to rehab. And then he goes, I want you to help me. The answer is, you have to help. Your family has to help you. You can't do that. You're 19. You
We go,
cannot
yeah, we
you
go
cannot
to
dedicate
we go to same work though. I see him almost every day.
Okay, well then fine, but you just work together. Do not go out with him. Don't fucking flirt with him. Don't spend too much time talking to him. Just fucking you have to take control of your life first, because you're so young. If you were 35-year-old and married to him and all that, then I'll say, oh, okay, there's support in this. But when you're 19, you hand him over to his family. You kind of direct him towards. It's like you're just giving directions on the street of where to go. You don't have to drive him there. At this point, you're just telling him where he wants to go. Oh yeah, you just go over there and you just point. But you do not ride in the vehicle with him. You don't drive him there. Because you're too young for that.
Yeah, he's gonna drag you down. Sayang.
Well, whether he does or whether he doesn't, I don't want to tempt that. Like Pico's right. Yeah, he might drag you down, and I don't want him. And then now we lost two people.
He actually acknowledges it. I think I'm the one doing
They
the
all
stupid
do,
decision.
and so does the guy who called right before you, and he said, "Dad, you have to stop the addiction." What did the dad say? Oh, okay.
No, call me stupid, guys. He actually acknowledged it by telling me like is our thing bringing you down or making you happy? Because I think I'm just a bad influence. You like that, blah blah more, blah blah blah. Then I
Okay.
said, okay, fine. If you just want to say friends, then let's just be friends. And then he went to me, took all things back, all the things that he said, and then I told him not to push me away ever again, and
Yeah, well,
more
that's
shit
you
like
know,
that. But
I'm
now, I
Chet,
mean,
listen,
that was
Chet,
weeks ago, and then now I'm realizing like maybe he was right
no,
that I shouldn't get involved with him anymore.
he's right, and everybody you
Yeah.
meet is gonna tell you the same thing.
Actually, the reason why I called was, I told him I'll talk to him tonight, and then I remembered I saw your show on Twitter, and then I was gonna talk to him, but then I like thought of calling before I do, for me to get
Yeah.
enlightened a little.
Yeah, Chet, listen, you can talk to him. You can be positive. You can be supportive. You can say, I want you to be better. And I think we would be better if you were better. How often is he doing drugs?
Every week,
Yeah.
twice a week.
How old is he?
He used to smoke weed like literally every day.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
yeah.
and then
This is a
stuff in
career.
between.
A career of drug addiction. So,
Yeah.
How old is he?
22.
All right. Boy, you guys got a long, miserable life ahead of you if you guys continue this.
I'm
It is
so
going
worried,
to
though.
be miserable.
Yeah, you can
Chet,
only help up
I'll
to a
tell you
certain
this.
point.
No matter what you feel now and how great you feel about him, I promise you, Chet, please listen to me. Fucking amen. Because, again, I'll tell you what I said to the person the other day. I don't know you. We're not friends. And I'll never meet you in life. Never. You and Chet, you and I will never meet. Okay? So, I don't care. After this call, honestly, I don't care what you do. But for this very moment that you and I are talking, I will tell you this. Your life will be miserable for 50 years. Minimum. 50. Whatever
So are
whatever
you saying
bad...
that, like, this kind of people are, hopeless?
No. I didn't say that. I said I don't want you at 19 years old to have the burden of this on your plate when you're supposed to be out there getting good grades, getting a good job, and starting the adult life on a positive note, not on a fucking chaotic fucking mess that you're going to be in. You can point him the right way. You can inform his family of his desire to get better. You can support him every now and then by texting him and calling him and see how he's doing. But if you want to get in a relationship with him, I will tell you right now, your life is going to be fucking miserable. Fucking miserable. Yes, and if you break up, it's going to continue to be miserable because you were fucking, it rubbed off on you. Please get out of this. All right?
All right.
babe.
Okay.
Please, Chet, I'm telling you, please. What's your Twitter?
At
I was gonna ask.
No. Wait.
Oh, no,
I'm not
no,
gonna
no.
take it. During the commercial break, I want to see it because maybe Pico can.
I was gonna ask actually.
Yeah, do his own kind of drop with you. Yeah, you see that shit?
Yeah.
Let's take a break. When we come back, no more drug calls, please. God, it's so heavy. Good Times and More, the podcast, season 3, brought to you by Globe. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
During and after what happened sa Yolanda, seeing everybody helping out each other, that's what really made sense to me. Since I'm a fashion stylist, I would always want what looks good together and finding the pieces that would look great together.
I think for us as Filipinos to get up and mobilize to help other kababayans in need, that's natural to us. But for us in this case, to never give up and never get tired.
Whatever your job is, it doesn't matter. During that time, we just all went there, helped each other, and moved the world.
When I figured out the gravity of the devastation, I don't know, there was something inside me that just felt like nothing else in my life mattered. I worked very closely with Gawad Kalinga. I was so happy that Globe chose them too, because as an organization, I feel that their love and care for the people and the communities is something that I don't see enough. I just find that that was the most special one for me.
It's a good feeling, especially when you know when you're helping some other people, especially when you see them so happy because they're gonna have a new house, new home.
It also means that we're showing them that we're involved, that we care, that they're not alone. The top executives were here today. And on the ambassador side, it's me, Liz, Morris, who's a new ambassador.
Well, it's an eye-opening thing. Through activities like this, it just goes to show how much commitment Globe has to this effort. See it for yourselves and participate, spend a few days here and help build some homes.
Globe's Project Wonderful is all about creating a wonderful world for our consumers, our businesses, as well as the nation. It's the sort of the way that Globe is putting together all of the building blocks we've built over the last 4 years. Remember, the wonderful world includes the nation. And so we also want to make sure that people who are underprivileged, people who have been devastated by the typhoons, also somehow in their own way live a wonderful world.
I think everybody can help. In our own little ways, we can help just by tweeting, using social media, and using your voice.
Walang iwanan in the sense that we're here when we start laying out the bricks, when we start making the bricks, when we filter the sand, when we paint the house. But also, more than that, it's restoring the dignity of the people that have lost so much.
This whole experience reminds us that nation building can be as simple and meaningful as lives rebuilding.
And when we do things that exceed what is expected of us, we create wonderful. And yes, that's wonderful.
What do you think is ailing local football?
Well, politics.
Should athletes be endorsers?
Yes, why not?
Why did you refuse to be the Askel's head coach countless times?
I've been there, done that. Too much politics, like I said. Like I posted one time a few days ago, coaching is a thankless job. With what's happening with Michael Weiss, we talked about it already before, personally, one-on-one, and I said, it happens. And I said, you should know that because you worked also somewhere in other countries as well. There's no such thing as a permanent job in coaching, in any sport.
Why do you say thankless?
Well, you're only as good as the wins.
And then that's it.
Plus, of course, there are other factors like disrespect, honor, honesty, and all of this. Because you're just a coach, you're not the manager. You're not the association, you're not the institution. So you, as a coach, you're just an employee. So you're as good only as the wins that you have.
girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here. It is Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 3, brought to you by Globe on this Thursday night, 3rd of July. Phone number is 880-9294, Skype, the Good Times Podcast. You can text us 0927-214-1981. We got a lot of calls to get to. Just me and you guys. Staff members are here as well. If you're streaming online, thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. How about we talk to... let's go to line 6 for a cell phone. Let's talk to Amard, who's 51 years old in Quezon City. Hey, Amard. Thanks for being here, man.
Hi, Mo.
How are you, sir?
I'm okay. You know, this is my first time on, is this the radio, the podcast, or whatever?
Yeah, the podcast. It's kind of like a radio show. It's almost the same. It's just except that it's for the online
okay,
folks.
okay.
Thanks, man.
Good
I
to hear
appreciate
from
you
you.
here, though. It's nice to hear from you, more importantly, because I'm here every day. You guys aren't. So if you call, I really am super happy when you guys call.
So how is it set up there? Are you in the house or?
Yeah,
office?
I'm in my house. I built a studio in my house, and I sit here, and it's morning time. I sit, barefoot, boxer shorts, T-shirt, and my hair standing up in the air because it's early in the morning.
But you were back east last year, right?
I was, and then I'm in Los Angeles, and now I don't know if I'm flirting with the idea of going back to New York or maybe staying in LA. I mean, it's a crossroads for me this coming January because I'm going to go back to school. I want to take a master's program. So.
Oh, okay. Is Manila part of your plan?
Maybe after school, but not if I'm in school. Schooling takes up a ton of time. Plus, with the podcast and the radio show, it's going to be a really busy life. So,
yeah, I know.
Maybe after.
Well,
maybe
anyway,
after a
so
couple
what's the answer to my question?
Well, what's your question?
I texted it earlier. Why
sorry,
I said that for girls, there has to be love before sex. Well, for guys, there doesn't have to be love.
I think it all kind of boils down to the biological makeup, the physiological makeup of men and men and women. Yeah, I mean, testosterone levels are high. They generally attract. I mean, sex drive is higher in men, and because of that, they're looking more to have sex. Yeah,
I just wanted some validation from you.
Yeah, and then the female, much more stronger emotional connection, stronger emotional component when it comes to this. It's actually kind of nice because if it wasn't, if there was no love before sex, then it would cause a lot of problems, maybe some overpopulation and all of that shit. But it's also, I'm sure you're 51 years old. You've had sex with women that you didn't love, and you've had sex with women that you have, and even for us guys, it in fact does feel better when you love somebody. But at the same time,
I was about to say, Mo, there are also times that after you have sex with somebody, then you fall in love.
Yeah, that's true because sex is such a huge form of communication. It's such a as corny as this sounds, it's kind of like truly, in fact, a gift for each other. And when you exchange that gift, a lot of people can feel really strongly about it. So yeah, I mean, it does happen. And again, like I said, when you have sex with someone you love, it is in fact better than when it is sex with someone you don't love. Right? Yeah, it is the best. Now, for us guys, we'll still have sex with someone we don't love because because our penis feels really good when stuff comes out of it. But again, we're humans and we like other humans, and when you care about somebody, it really does feel so much better.
Yeah, so in short, the explanation is really genetics, right?
Not genetics, more biological, physiological makeup. And it is because we have higher sex drive, higher testosterone levels, and because of that, we're going to look for more sex. It's just the way it is.
How about age, Mo?
What do you mean?
we get lots of young callers asking about their FUBU, and they're girls.
Oh yeah, they're just being.
Are they just the exception or?
No, they're not the exception. They're just being young and wild. I mean, listen, for every girl that calls the show and says, "Yeah, I just have a FUBU," how many girls do we get also calling saying, "I'm in love with my FUBU"? About
Ah, that's
80% or 90% of the girls who call about FUBU relationships, it ends up being, but I'm in love with him.
All right.
Yeah, that's because it's such a strong
It's an
bond.
emotional thing for them.
Yeah, that emotional connection that sex brings. And then their problem is always, I'm in love with my FUBU, but he's ignoring me. It's because, he doesn't have that strong bond. And that's a classic example of the difference between men and women.
Yep. I agree.
All right, buddy.
Nice
Thanks
to hear
for the
from you,
call.
Mo.
Thank you. And nice that you called. Please call back anytime, Amard. We appreciate you.
Sure, and don't forget your man crush.
Oh, there's so many. Which one now? With Pau? Are you talking about Pau?
I was talking about Pau Gasol.
Yeah, Pau. Yeah, I would crush harder if he signs.
Do you know?
I would love him to accept that OKC. That if OKC offers, I would love to see him as a Thunder. Then you have you've got the two Spaniard. Yeah, the two Spaniard national team guys with Ibaka and Gasol manning the power forward in the center. Oof, boy, I would like to see that happen.
Because for some strange reason, Perkins disappears in the fourth quarter.
He disappears practically the entire game. To have more offense come out of that center position for OKC would make them.
For the first 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah, and get Perkins off the bench. He'll be a bruiser kind of guy. Then man, I think that's infinitely or immediately improves that team. So, and Gasol's not good for 17-10 anymore. And he's not going to do that on that team. He's really going to be a role player, a dependable low-post guy. And, maybe you take him out early in the first quarter, put him in early in the second quarter, so you have two scoring options and say, like, a Westbrook and Gasol while Kevin Durant is getting a rest. I mean, you have to have another really good offensive option there. Is awesome. So I would love to see Gasol go to the Thunder. Or pair him up with his brother in Memphis would be nice.
Not a bad idea at all.
Yeah.
So
all
where's
right,
the
buddy.
coach going to be?
For who?
For the Lakers.
Oh shit, I have no idea. I don't know, man. What's the latest on Byron Scott? Is it gotten any clearer? Because I know Lionel is it Hollins? He's
he's
with
with
the Nets.
To the Nets, I think.
Yeah, to the Nets. Where's Byron Scott? Has anybody kind of have any update about him?
I think he's still the front runner for the Lakers.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of him, but if that's what it is, it's gonna be what it is.
Me too.
All right, buddy. Thanks, man.
Okay, Mo.
Have a good one. Bye-bye. Is Carmelo's in LA, right, today?
Isn't he in Houston today, or that was yesterday?
He was in Chicago.
I know he was in Chicago.
Oh, he was in
and
Houston. Then he was in Houston, and then Jeremy Lin. Was
yeah,
kinda pissed
the
at
jersey issue.
I think he's in LA today, talking to the Lakers.
He's doing the whole tour thing, huh?
Yeah.
Where do you think he's gonna end up eventually?
I have no idea. Maybe Houston. I don't know. Phoenix?
I doubt it. I think he's a big market guy.
Yeah, but Phoenix got big money.
That's true. And young talent.
Young talent, big money. And they can pay their young talent and still have
And
big money.
Carmelo.
Yeah, because Dragic, Bledsoe, those guys, they still have money, lots of money left over. So, I don't know. I would like to see Phoenix kind of get better.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I miss when they were good.
Yeah, like Charles Barkley era.
Yeah. Kevin Johnson prior to that.
Dan Marley.
Your Marley days, and then the next generation of them when you had Nash and Stoudemire and Marion was great.
Yeah, that was fun.
Jesus, yeah, Phoenix is a fun place, man. Let's go to line 5 and talk to Henry, who's in Chicago. Henry, you're 30 years old, man. What's up?
Hi, hello.
Hi, Shaw. Hi, Henry.
Sure. All right. I was kind of hoping that you could help me about this thing about getting some chick or pointers about how to approach a girl like Bianca type kind of chick.
In Chicago?
Not really, in general.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But you live in Chicago, though, right? So if you're gonna
Yeah,
hook up
yeah.
with a girl, unless you go online
Well,
and stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm on Tinder, but I don't know if.
No one's swiping right on you, huh?
There are, but no, I don't know if I could just talk to them. I don't know how to approach though, even in online.
What gave you the balls to call our show? What kind of what did you use to call our
Yeah.
program to admit this?
Yeah, that's because I don't. I wanted any pointers or suggestions or
Yeah, well, I think
lessons.
it starts with drive. You know, I mean, being confident about what you're gonna do, because off the bat already you're pretty confident and you're driven. You called our show to ask for a point. You're honest, even if you say, "Hey, listen, I don't have a lot of game. Please help me." Now when you're talking to somebody, pointers on how to approach women, you're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't approach women. I have a hard time doing.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. If you're not Mo Twister, then how would you handle it?
I think hold on before I get to that answer. As I get older in life, and being 36 now, I feel like I would have more courage to ask a girl out than I did when I was in my 20s. But when I was in 20s, I was terrified about it. Even in maybe my late 20s, early 30s, I'm terrified. Now that I'm 36, I'm like, if I get rejected, I'm like, fuck it. Who cares? And I always admired guys who did that. Guys who are okay with failing, when they're trying to hit on a girl. Because sometimes I see it, like I'm in New York, I'm on the subway, and some guy's like, hey, what's up? Can I get your number? She's like, no. And he's like, all right. And then he just, no problem. With me, I think I'll tell you what I tell guys who have low self-esteem or don't get girls. Start, and this is don't get hit on very much. Because look what you said. You said, I want a girl who successful, tall, beautiful, and boy, if you have zero moves or zero game, which you do, start small. Approach girls who don't get approached very early. Practice early. And I think that will help you.
Yeah, confidence.
Yeah. Now you would.
Yeah, speaking of Elise Olsen, I think her mind.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. Before you even try on those. In your ability to score a girl like that, it has to be.
Afraid of.
That's why you go after girls that are likely. Look for the girls you're not really. Yeah, because you didn't really like her that much anyway. You just maybe wanted to spend an afternoon with her. Don't practice in the playground a little bit first.
That's why I called.
Just start small. Don't get into anything serious.
It's too much.
Yeah, in your level, buddy. All right?
Yeah, and based on my experience, or Twitter, Tinder, whatever.
All right?
Yeah, I know. An example, Pico, how would you do it then? In online then?
Just say hi, I guess. That's a good start. And then just get to know the person.
And then wait for another year to respond.
No, just talk to them. If they don't respond, it's fine.
The problem with you, Henry, I already can figure it out. You're looking for hot chicks on Tinder, and you're trying to swipe right on hot chicks. You can't do that. You got to start low.
Yeah, right. That's why I called, because I wanted to get girls, just a regular conversation with girls, because I don't go out much though. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Well, that's how you do it. Start small, really. Where you are in your life right now, you gotta start small. Like in anything, like in business, like in sports, like in your career, everything. Okay.
I get it.
Work your way.
I get it.
All right. Thanks, man. Bye bye. See, Pico, thanks for the call. The danger with the online, Pico, is you look for hot chicks.
Not really. I just look for.
Yes, really.
Oh yeah, but I know how to manage my expectations. Like if I see, for example, if ever I see Georgina on Twitter, I'm gonna swipe right on Tinder. I'm gonna swipe right, but I'm not gonna expect her to match with me. So it's just managing.
A girl like Georgina can't even have Tinder because she's gonna get request after request after
Yeah,
request.
I know.
Her phone will the battery will drain in 15 minutes.
Yeah, or any hot girl for that matter. Like I don't expect them to match with me.
Yeah, you can't.
It's like being
If you have no
pessimistic.
game.
Yeah.
Now, if you have game, then best of luck to you.
Yeah, but if like him, he's just starting out per se, or
Yeah, if you're starting out, dude,
yeah,
you
just
cannot.
just manage expectations. That's it.
Yeah.
Especially online. That's
Yeah, the thing with online is it makes you more brave, and when you're more brave, you start to higher stand. You start to kind of have a higher standard, and that's gonna fuck you in the end in your success rate. Now you can try it, but you're gonna fail every single fucking time.
Yeah, I think the online thing, it helps with the conversation, I guess.
But see, if you're a girl and you want to fuck a hot guy, and you're gonna use Tinder, then always level up.
Oh
See,
yeah,
that's
that's
the thing.
easy.
If you're a girl, always level up. look for a guy that's super hot, because you know what? Guys will fuck you anyway.
Mhm.
If you're if you're a guy, it's backwards. That's why it'd be great to be born a female.
Yeah, that's what we always say, right? It's easier for girls than guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, listen, if you're a 5 in the looks and you're a female, go swipe right on some 8s. They'll still fuck you.
Yeah, they're gonna match for
Maybe
sure.
not 100% of the time, but maybe more than half
like 80.
of the time.
I'm pretty sure like 70, 80%.
Us guys, if we're a 5 and you want to swipe right on an 8, you be fucking...
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah,
You have to
prepare
be
to be
good.
alone tonight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I hope you got some DVDs. House of Cards, baby. Season 2. That's what you got. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
Hilig namon sang bata pa kami, magdalagan-dalagan, kag magsipa-sipa. Amo na sang una, permi man ko gakatumba. Pero bisan isa ka beses, wala gid ko gakabatsyag nga ako lang isa. Kay dire, permi kami team, dungan kami gatindog, gapasahay kami. Sang una, isa lang goal namon. Nga mag-updanay kami, di lang daw team. Pero daw isa gid kami kabayan. Maski din pa kami matupa. Maski ano pa ang maabta namon sa kabuhi. Sang ginagyan kami sang bagyong Yolanda, mas bugat gid ang challenge sa to. Subong ginpasa sa ako ng bola, kag ginahangkat ko ang lawas ko kung makabalik ko ni Ayhan. I've been playing for the national team for 15 years na. Kumbaga, yun yung passion natin. And ito ngayon yung kung saan ako, binabalik ko lang dito din sa town ko. Walang basketball dito eh, puro lang football. Halos lahat dito, pag naglaro, puno yung plaza na. Buong Iloilo na yun. Kaya tinawag kami na football capital of the Philippines. Today, pupunta tayo sa San Dionisio, Iloilo, no? Sa north part ng Iloilo. This city kasi is more on football eh. Opportunity din sa akin na makita sila na kahit kaunti lang yung time natin sa kanila, maging masaya tayo. Every 3 months, nandito ako. Meron akong tournament dito sa Barotac Nuevo. Yun yung Globe Football para sa bayan.
Jiffy Caligdong of the Philippine Ascals is the head coach for this sustainable program.
Chiefy is not only a talented athlete, but also a wonderful leader. That's why we're so excited to have Chiefy here with us. Globe Classroom on the Go is our latest project together, where we have transformed Globe Store caravans into temporary learning centers that kids can use while their schools are still being rebuilt.
To inspire them, to encourage them, motivate them na may pag-asa pa sila na bumalik sa pag-aaral nila kasi balang araw magagamit nila ito. You should have a goal in life and an aim in life na maging successful. Football sa lifestyle eh. Siyempre, hindi overnight na magiging magaling ka. Paulit-ulit lang yan. The same, every day you have practice, paano mo ma-build yung character mo, yung determination and pagpupursige. It's a wonderful world with Globe.
During and after what happened sa Yolanda, seeing everybody helping out each other, that's what really made sense to me. Since I'm a fashion stylist, I would always want what looks good together and finding the pieces that would look great together.
I think for us as Filipinos to get up and mobilize to help other kababayans in need, that's natural to us. But for us in this case, to never give up and never get tired.
Whatever your job is, it doesn't matter. During that time, we just all went there, helped each other, and moved the world.
figured out the gravity of the devastation, I don't know, there was something inside me that just felt like nothing else in my life mattered. I work very closely with Gawad Kalinga. I was so happy that Globe chose them too, because as an organization, I feel that their love and care for the people and the communities is something that I don't see enough. I just find that that was the most special one for me.
It's a good feeling, especially when when you're helping some other people, especially when you see them so happy because they're gonna have a new house, new home.
It also means that we're showing them that we're involved, that we cared, that they're not alone. The top executives were here today. And on the ambassador side, it's me, Liz, Mars, who's a new ambassador.
Well, it's an eye-opening thing. Through activities like this, it just goes to show how much commitment Globe has to this effort. See it for yourselves and participate, spend a few days here and help build some homes.
Globe's Project Wonderful is all about creating a wonderful world for our consumers, businesses, as well as the nation. It's the way that Globe's putting together all of the building blocks we've built over the last 4 years. Remember, the wonderful world includes the nation. And so we also want to make sure that people who are underprivileged, people who have been devastated by the typhoons, also somehow in their own way live a wonderful world.
I think everybody can help. In our own little ways, we can help just by tweeting, using social media, and using your voice.
Walang iwanan in the sense that we're here when we start laying out the bricks, when we start making the bricks, when we filter the sand, when we paint the house. But also, more than that, it's restoring the dignity of the people that have lost so much.
This whole experience reminds us that nation building can be as simple and meaningful as lives rebuilding.
And when we do things that exceed what is expected of us, we create wonderful. And yes, that's wonderful.
What do you think is ailing local football?
Well, politics.
Should athletes be endorsers?
Yes, why not?
Why did you refuse to be the Haskell's head coach countless times?
I've been there, done that. Too much politics, like I said. Like I posted one time a few days ago, coaching is a thankless job. With what's happening with Michael Weiss, we talked about it already before, personally, one-on-one, and I said, it happens. And I said, you should know that because you worked also somewhere in other countries as well. There's no such thing as a permanent job in coaching, in any sport.
Why do you say thankless?
Well, you're only as good as the wins.
And then that's it.
Plus, of course, there are other factors like disrespect, honor, honesty, and all of this. Because you're just a coach, you're not a manager. You're not the association, you're not the institution. So you, as a coach, you're just an employee. So you're as good only as the wins that you have.
Friend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
A lot of calls still tonight, not a lot of time. Most of them from abroad, though, so let's get to them. Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 3. It's what you're listening to. Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate your downloads, your phone calls, your spreading the word about this podcast, your nominations for the TAT Awards, too. We'll take that at, I think it's tatawards.com, if I'm not mistaken, if you want to go ahead and do that for us. Just me and the staff on this Thursday night. Let's get to more of your calls and talk to, who are we going with? We're going with Elsie here, right? Elsie, you're 29. Yep. San Diego. You've called before, Elsie. I recognize this name. Welcome
Hi,
back to the
Mo.
show. Hi, Elsie.
Thanks,
What's up?
Mo. Hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm great. Thanks for being here, by the way.
I've called several times. It's just, you've been such, great and giving advice. So, I just want to ask another one from you.
Sure.
Well, I want to ask because I want to make a sex tape with my husband, but
Sweet.
he kind of seems iffy about it. So, how do I convince him to make one?
What did he say? Did you just said to him, "Babe, let's make a sex tape"?
Yeah, like seriously, like, because there are times like after we did it, like it's so good that I really do want to make it, and just kind of like not preserve it, but and then he would think it's always like a joke, like he.
Why don't you here's how I've made sex tapes in the past. I usually have like a computer lying around, and when you know how you put on the what's that fucking I don't know what kind of computer do you have, a Mac or a PC?
Yeah, a PC.
PC, laptop or a desktop?
A laptop.
You can always kind of do those stupid things, like sometimes when you're like you turn on Photo Booth. Photo Booth is the Mac equivalent, but I'm sure there's one for PC, where you stand there in front with your fucking boyfriend, girlfriend, you start kind of kissing on the thing, and then that's kind of just how it progresses. I'm trying to think I'm trying to think of the sex tapes I've made. The first one, I just said, like, here's a phone, let's make a sex tape. And we're here anyway. And they're like, okay. You kind of just you kind of introduce the idea while you're having sex. What the thing is, the problem is you're introducing the idea after you've had sex. You want to do it right when you're having sex. And then after that, the second girlfriend who I had, she was the one who really liked the sex tape. She was on. He was like, "Hey, let's go record it." I'm like, "Okay, that's awesome." And then that's how it came about. So the first time though, when I asked for a sex tape with my first girlfriend, it was more like, "Hey, let's get our phone and record this. This is awesome." And she's like, "Okay, cool." Because I think it's because we're having sex. I think it's a bad idea when you ask at a different time, because then people will say, "Oh, well, that's dangerous." Which it is. I mean, God, if you go on YouTube, you obviously see me. I have a dry humping tape, according to Mikey Bustos. It's a dry humping tape. And that is, and again, if we're going to break it down, that was, at the time, the girlfriend said, "Hey, let's make a tape." So she used her computer and we made a tape. So I think, again, the key is doing it when you're about to do it, or doing it already, like you asked.
Okay. But that doesn't put him, like, out of the mood or anything?
No.
Like,
no.
he kind of gets distracted by it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Because, I know that he said he told me that he has one from his ex before, but it's kind of lost. So I knew he had made one already, but I just don't know why now he doesn't want to do it, so.
Do me a favor. Try what I said first, before we think about failure. Because if he was open to doing it before, he might be open to doing it again. I think your flaw, Lang, is because you're asking after you guys have sex and not during sex. I think you have to do it like while it's going on. I think that's the best way. Pico, do you have a sex tape, or you don't have one, right? You don't seem like the guy.
I think I had one, but my ex deleted it.
And how did you get her to say yes? It's because you
She
did it
brought the
right.
camera.
See, that's what happened with me as well. I mean, she says like, "Okay, let's go on Photo Booth and record this shit."
No,
and
she
that's
just brought out the camera and started recording. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, neither did my. You don't really talk it out. You just do it.
It just happens.
And if they say no, then you put it away. But if they don't say no, then you power through.
Yeah, especially if the girl was the one who initiated. It's not like you're gonna say no. If you're a guy, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I hope it works. I'll try it, though.
All right. Good luck.
Thank
Enjoy.
you so
Hey,
much.
can we get a copy?
All right. I'll try to see it first.
Yeah, CCS.
No, come on. I mean, we've done so much for you.
Yeah,
How
we'll
about we get a
rate
copy?
it. We'll rate it for you. We'll criticize
We'll
it.
see about
We'll be
that.
the critics of your sex tape.
All right.
All
All right,
right.
Vicky.
Thanks, Mo.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
She's gonna send it.
She is. I think she is.
I think she'll send it. Yeah, that's cool. Cool. Joshua, do we have Joshua already? 21, Nueva Ecija, or on line 6?
No, not yet. We're still calling Joshua.
Okay, let's go to line 5 then. How about we go to? Are we going Catherine, Gwen, Ryan, Peter? Who do we want on 5?
We have Catherine on 5.
Catherine. Hi, Catherine. You're 29. Dubai. What's up?
Hello, good evening.
Hello. Good evening. Yep.
Yes. Hi, Mo.
Hello. How can I help you, dear?
Yeah. It's your. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Just take your time. How's the? Here's how I always kind of butter you guys up. You're in Dubai, yeah? Well, what time is it over there today?
Yeah.
What time is it over there right now? 8 o'clock?
Almost 8.
7? Yeah, 8 p.m.
Almost 8. Yeah, in the evening. Yeah.
Hey, listen, when you go outside of your house, is there already a lot of sand?
I mean, as of now?
Yeah, like, generally, when you go outside of your house, is there like sand all over the place already?
No, not really. When there's sandstorm, yes, but normally, di naman gan kadaming sand dito.
Because I went to Qatar some years back.
Yeah, I
and I was on the airplane, and I look out the window. I'm like, fucking sand forever, just sand forever. I'm like, wow.
There's a big yeah. I think there's a big difference between Qatar and Dubai.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you guys got more city, more cosmopolitan look, but I just wanted to know if you guys. I'm just trying to get you more comfortable now that you're on the show. Are you comfortable now?
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Yeah,
no problem.
I'll
up?
try.
Okay, what's your question? What's your question, baby?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Me and my boyfriend just broke up. I think less than an hour.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
So
that's why you're like this.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. Yes.
Yeah, no problem.
And parang nabigla lang ako. I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
Yeah, no problem. You can be okay. You can
My
cry. It's fine.
voice is awful.
You sound like you're crying. It's okay. What's
Kasi
up?
nabigla lang
So,
ako. Then,
tapos?
yeah. Then, actually, ano siya ngayon eh. Nandito rin siya sa Dubai, pero nandun siya ngayon sa Bahrain.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, 1 week na siya doon. So, syempre kapag magkalayo kayo, most of the time, because you miss each other, most of the time, nag-aaway kayo, ganyan. So, ngayong gabi, nagkaroon kami ng konting pagtatalo. Simple lang, maliit lang na bagay, pinagtalunan, then nag-lead sa... I'm sorry?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Nagkaroon kami ng konting pagtatalo, then nag-lead sa breakup agad-agad. Kasi parang napuno, ganyan. So, kung ano lang nasabi ko sa kanya, and all. I thought, ipigilan niya ako, ganyan, pero parang nag-ano na din siya, nag-agree na din. So, nagulat lang ako. Parang gusto kong bawiin yung mga sinabi ko. And then,
okay. Apologize.
Yeah. I mean, nung nag-away kami, ako yung mali, nag-apologize na ako. And then, parang, hanggang naibalik na naman yung mga dati nakaraan, ganyan. So, I'm sorry. So, my question is, yes.
Hey, okay, let me guess what your question is. You want to know how to get your boyfriend back? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Apologize. That's all. Just apologize. Okay?
Yeah.
Just say sorry. Just say sorry. You know what? I was being stupid. I miss you. You're so far away. You're in Bahrain. And kapag wala ka dito, medyo yung utak ko, goes all over the place and I say stupid things. And it should be okay. It's only been an hour. Just call him back.
Yeah. And, ano lang kasi, Kasi kapag, yun lang masama kapag nag-aaway kami, ang dami niya na agad nasasabi. Nasasabi
Yeah.
sa akin. So,
Okay.
parang, nakakasakit lang. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I got you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Catherine. Okay. Did you say anything that sobrang below the belt? Or yung regular, kapag yung mga boyfriend, girlfriend nag-aaway, they'll say stupid things like, ano mo, bitch ka, or gago ka, or asshole ka. You know, those are harsh words, but they're not deal breaker type of words. Remember, my girlfriend, my dry humping tape girlfriend, I broke up with her because she insulted my sick daughter. You see, medyo below the belt, diba? My daughter will be in a wheelchair, and so she insulted. So that's a below the belt. That's you don't come back from those kind of insults. But if you called him an asshole or he called you a bitch, and to you that's not a deal breaker, then you guys are in good shape. You were just stupid. You said words you shouldn't say, but a lot of people do it on accident, and you can call back and just apologize. And if he apologizes as well, then great. You can start all over again.
And yung maganda pa dito is, tomorrow is his birthday.
Oh, yeah,
And
call him back.
Ginawa ko yun.
Call him back.
So sobra
listen.
ko kasing nasaktan. I blocked his number, lahat ng.
Catherine, we
Yung
all
mga-
do
no.
that. I've unfollowed girlfriends on Twitter and blocked
Yeah.
them on Facebook and
Yeah.
everybody
Seriously.
does
He
that.
did.
Yeah. Let's just do this. Apologize. Learn from it that you should not, lose your mind and be quick to pull the trigger on the relationship and, break up right away. Just, you'll learn. You're 29. I mean, you're an adult now. So be more patient.
No, yes.
Be more patient.
Ano kasi, ilang beses na din nangyari sa amin to. Hindi lang to first time. So, hindi ko alam kung magiging okay pa ang lahat.
Yeah. Listen, it's going to be fine. Catherine, it's going to be fine. If this is the first time, then that's even better news. That's good news. You know why? Because, hey, the first time, it feels like shit and you don't want to do it again. If this was habitual, na palagi nangyayari ito, like nagbe-break kayo, may nagsasabi ka na masama all the time, then mas malaki yung problema na yun kasi it's more like you guys are awful for each other. But if this is the first time, that's great. Good. Just say, alam mo, you're in Bahrain, I'm here, namimiss kita, tapos sobrang, you think about it now, pati birthday mo in 4 hours, you feel really bad about what you did, and you're sorry. You're going to be okay. I promise you. Kung break pa rin kayo, tawagan mo ako ulit, tapos we'll fix something else. But I promise, you call him back right now, everything's gonna be okay. Promise.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just
Wala
as
na
long
kasi
as you
ako makausap dito. Kaya tumawag ako.
no problem. Thanks for calling also. Listen, just apologize. That's really the key. I'm sorry I said those awful things. Birthday, it's your birthday pa naman and all of those things. You're going to be fine. Promise, Kathy, you're going to be okay. All right?
Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Mo.
Yeah,
By the way,
call him back.
I'm one of your fans here.
Oh, thank you.
You.
You guys are so
Yes.
nice. You guys are so nice. Thank you. And say hi to everybody in Dubai.
Thank
you guys
you,
call
thank you.
You guys call the show all the time. Ang dami talagang
yes.
taga Dubai na tumatawag dito. So, maraming salamat. Okay, thank you.
Thank
Good luck. You're going to be fine. Call him back. Say you're sorry. All that shit. You're good. You're good.
Thanks, Mo. Bye.
Thanks, Kathy. Bye. Oh, poor girl. Her first breakup. Oh, so cute. That's funny. Yeah, the guys could be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
Shit.
It's his birthday in 1 minute.
Yeah. No. It's 8 p.m. over there. 4 hours.
Right. Sorry. I was looking at our clock here.
Yeah, that's right. No, I expect that from you. Today's internet is wonderful. It's cheap, it's accessible, and it's fast. Enough, at least. But do you know it could get even faster? The NTC, together with companies like Globe, are pushing for mandatory IP peering. That means ISPs could connect to each other, giving off more information. Go for it, NTC. Good stuff. Hey, so the number one counselor of the city of San Juan has sent me a message on Instagram. Her name is Jel. Wait for it. Ejercito Estrada.
Ooh.
And she took all of my tweets
Mhm.
and she put it on an Instagram thing
Mhm.
and she sent it to me.
Mhm.
But see, here's what classic politicians do. She conveniently left out her fucktard, what do you call this? Her fucktard brother or whoever the fuck it is tweets to me. How very politician of you. Yeah. All right. Hold on. How very politician of you, bitch. What's that fuck ass's name again? Jules? Whatever?
Jules, yeah, Jules Ejercito, I think that's what you said.
Jules Estrada. I'm sorry.
Oh,
How very
Estrada, sorry,
politician.
my bad.
Yeah, no worries, whatever. All right. Where are we?
We're trying to call Gwen, but she's not answering.
Gwen is 28 in Cebu. How about our
Oh, there,
Joshua?
sorry. Gwen is up, sorry.
Where's my Joshua on line 6?
He's not answering too.
What? Come on, guys. Gwen, 28, Cebu. What's up?
Hi,
Hi, Gwen. How are you?
I'm good. I think so.
Fantastic. Oh, good. Excellent. So what's up?
Hey, hello.
Hey, yeah. What do you got? Is there a lot of sand there in Cebu? Like when you get out of your house?
Not that much.
Hey, just like Dubai. I mean, yeah, just like Dubai. All right. Well, so what's up? How can I help you? You nervous?
Yeah.
All right. Relax a little bit. You're going to be fine.
All right.
All right, baby. Fire away. What do you got?
I was engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Then I backed out.
Because?
Maybe because feeling ko pero hindi siya yung
Lalaki
second
para sa'yo.
yeah, we've been together for 7
years. I knew it! I knew it! You see that, Pico?
How'd you do that?
I can hear it in her voice that they were together for 7 years.
Why 7?
Because she's 20. Because she's 28, and I had a feeling that they started when they were 21. Because I can hear the 7-year itch in her voice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, baby. It's not magic.
Did you just agree to
It's-
Mo, Gwen?
No,
What?
we said it at the same time.
Oh, no,
She said
I'm
we've been together. I said 7, and she said
Yeah,
7
7.
years.
Yeah.
See?
Awesome.
And it's funny because that was going to be my next line though. I was going to say you guys have been together 7 years, right? And I was going to wait for her to say yes, and then I was going to tell Pico, "You see that, Pico?" But I did it anyway.
And what's the difference, like 20 or what's the difference between the teen and 21? Just curious.
Well, because she doesn't sound stupid. This girl sounds actually kind of cool.
Really?
You sound
I
like you don't. I mean, here's the thing, Gwen. You made the right choice. You made the right choice to back out of your wedding because you love this guy, and you guys have been great for the 7 years, or maybe not great. You guys have been okay for the 7 years. But in the 7 years, you realize, man, I'm going to be with him for another 45 years.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know if I could
exactly.
do that. Yeah, I don't know if I could do
Exactly.
that. That's just way too long. There's nothing wrong with him, but there's nothing great about him either for another 45 fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nothing can justify 4 to 5 more decades together.
Yeah.
And that
because
comes with being together at 21. You know?
Mhm.
So, it is what it is. So, what's your question? Sorry.
Bakit parang nagigilty ako, ganun?
Oh, that's normal. That's normal. You know why it's normal? I mean, I've broken up with some girlfriends, and I felt so guilty for doing so. But I knew it was the right thing to do. It's so normal to feel guilty because you don't want to break anyone's heart, especially when the guy thinks you're going to be his wife. I mean, he actually thought you guys were going to be there together forever, and then you break his heart like that. Of course, you're going to feel guilty. But does it mean it's the wrong thing to do? Of course not. It's the right thing to do. It's just, it's just a lot of pain. It's going to be pain on your part. It's going to be pain on his part. The pain might be so much that you might even get back together, which would be a bad idea. You did the right thing. Yeah, you did the right thing, Gwen. And that's why in the engagement should be a long process as well. That you don't get engaged and get married a month later. Because I want you during the engagement to think, okay, wait a minute, now this is it na talaga. I mean, it's no longer, you're not playing around anymore.
Yeah,
you're
yeah, exactly.
Months away from being with this person forever. Because in our country, it's forever. So, is this the one I want? And then good, you decided, no, you know what? I can't do 5 decades with this guy. There's nothing wrong with him. But there's nothing great about it either. And I want great. And you should expect great. I'm doing that thing that Bianca does, which is she tells you how you feel. I'm just guessing, though, that he's probably not amazing, but he's also not a douchebag. He's just him.
I think he's kind of douchebag.
Oh, then great. Oh, then you really feel... No. Then don't feel guilty.
Yeah, you dodged the bullet.
Yeah. Then don't feel guilty at all. Like, I'm listening to your guilt, and I hear he's not a douchebag from your voice, but I'm wrong. Good, I'm glad I'm wrong. If he's a fucking douchebag, then baby, let's party it up. You're 28, you're in freaky Cebu. Come on, high five, get on that Tinder, start swiping right.
No, I'm not that kind of girl. I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. Honestly, you're in Cebu. Come on, man. You don't want to waste that. But see, my point is ultimately this: don't feel bad. You did the right thing. Even though you feel guilty, that's normal. We all feel guilty when we break up sometimes. When we break up without scandal, like this might be surprising to all of you, but I've broken up with girlfriends that didn't involve scandal. And each and every time I did, I felt guilty. Because they're good people. Or we were okay naman. Or we were sayang yung years. All of these things that people say. But not here, baby. If he's a douchebag and you were together at 21 and you're 28 and he proposed to you and you said no and all that, backed out, beautiful. Beautiful. Better late than never. It would have been nice if you broke up with him maybe a year or two ago. But it's okay that you did it while you guys were engaged. That's fine. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Rock on. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Thanks for the
so.
Yeah. Oh, Gwen, please don't make the mistake by getting back together with this guy. No matter how much you miss him, no matter how alone your house feels, no matter if no one's texting you at nighttime to say goodnight, because those are the hard parts. It's at nighttime when you're alone and you're about to sleep, tapos wala nang text, wala nang tawag. Excuse me. Wala nang mga ganyan. That's when it's really hard. Do not break under that pressure. Please. Not at 28.
Actually, puro negative na lang yung iniisip ko na ginawa niya. Kasi may mga times na nasasaktan niya ako, ganun.
Oh, my God. This is great. Good. Gwen, what the fuck is wrong with you? Stop feeling bad.
Yeah, you should be happy.
It's a party, baby. This is this is my most favorite moment of the podcast tonight. I'd love that you're out of this relationship.
Yeah, you almost got stuck with him forever.
Fucking me, it would have been 30 years of getting your ass kicked. This is great. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, you should be celebrating, actually.
Fucking Gwen, man, I'm celebrating like it's your fucking birthday tonight. That's what I'm doing. Good for you. Gwen, you would disappoint me immensely if you get back to this guy with this guy. Boy, am I going to feel bad.
I think hindi na.
Because if you do get back with him, yeah, if you get back with this guy, you're a fucking loser.
No, I'm not. Not anymore.
Well, yeah, you're going to be a loser if you get back with him. So don't. You're my girl.
Yeah.
All right. What's your Twitter, baby? No, all right. Thanks for the call, Gwen. You're going to be fine.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Love you, Gwen. Hey, if you're getting like a weak moment, like, medyo weak ka kasi you miss him or something, just text me tweet me or call back the show and we'll talk you out of it.
I've been tweeting you.
Oh, yeah? Well, sorry. Would you just tweet me about your boyfriend? Hey, I got fucking 800
Oh, that's
something
true.
thousand
That's
followers.
true.
Yeah, I mean, I can't read all the tweets, but I'm saying, hey, it's me. Go like that. It's me at it's me. You know, the one from the Cebu one and all that stuff. And then
Yeah, or me.
I'll know.
I just have
Yeah.
1,000 followers.
Oh
so
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
answer.
Tweet Pico as well, and then he'll DM me, and then I'll tell. We'll all kind of
Mhm.
get together,
Yeah,
and
we'll
I'll talk
just-
you out of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
All right, dude. Do not get back with him. I'll fucking
Yeah,
whoop your
please
ass.
don't.
No,
Thank you.
I won't.
All right. Bye bye, love. Thanks. Oh, we got so many calls. Running out of time here.
let's
Joshua,
go,
line
Joshua.
6, 26. Sorry, line 6, 21 years old. Hi, Joshua. Joshua. Oh, what a call! Oh my God, I just saw the info. His 15-year-old cousin wants to give him a blowjob. Joshua, is that right? Joshua?
Hello?
Yes, Joshua, can you hear us?
Oh, yes.
All right. Welcome to the show, man. What's up?
Hey mo. Kasi meron akong cousin na every time na natutulog ako sa kanila, pag natutulog siya, binibj ko. So, alam ko naman na alam niya.
Whoa. Hold on one second. You
Yes,
sleep
yes.
at your cousin's house and you're giving him a blowjob?
Yes.
And he's 15 years old?
Hello. Can you speak a bit louder?
Sorry. I'm just going to get the story correct here. So, Joshua, you're 21 years old. Natutulog ka sa bahay ng pinsan mo. Your pinsan is 15 years old. And when you sleep there, you suck his dick?
Yes. 15 years old cousin.
And you put his penis in your mouth.
What?
Okay. You put your 15-year-old cousin's penis, tite, sa loob ng mouth mo.
Yes.
So you're a child molesterer, is what we're saying here.
And I think 5 times na nangyari yun.
Okay. How many years has this been going on?
Siguro, first, unang taon pa lang, ito lang.
Okay.
Ang
So
pinag-
you're a
only
child
one.
molesterer, is what you are, yes?
I'm sorry, Mo?
Okay. You molest young people. That's your thing.
Yes.
Okay. What's your question?
Okay mo, kasi ganito, ngayon, nung time kasi na parang may sakit siya, nilalagnat siya, ang ginawa ko, tinry ko na i-BJ siya na gising siya. Kasi pag binibj ko siya, tulog siya. Or nagtutulog-tulogan lang siya. And tinry ko naman na gising siya.
Okay.
Para malaman ko kung gusto niya talaga.
Uh-huh. All right.
And
What's
then,
your question?
Ngayon, nagsumbong kasi siya sa ate niya. Ngayon, when I was in Papua New Guinea sa abroad, nagkita kami nung ate niya, sinita ko. Sabi nung ate niya, bakit daw ginaganon ko yung kapatid niya. Ngayon, andito na ako sa Pilipinas, natatakot ako, baka kasi sabihin nung ate niya sa family na gano'n
Dapat
nga.
lang.
Although alam naman nung ate niya na I'm gay.
Yeah.
Baka kasi sitahin niya ulit ako sa harap ng mga pinins namin. So, ayun. Kasi uuwi siya ngayong July.
Okay. What's your question?
Hindi ko kasi alam kung ano yung sasagot ko pagka kinonfront niya ako eh.
Wow. Boy, you're really what happened to you, man? What happened to you? Where's your family, Joshua? Where's your family? Where are your parents? What happened?
Andito lang. Well, actually, tinry ko lang naman kasi alam ko naman na parang mabading-bading din yun yung pinsan ko na yun.
Yes, Joshua, but he's 15 years old, and you were blowing him without his consent. And you were blowing him when he was sick, and you were blowing him when he was asleep, and you're blowing your cousin. That's wrong all the time. That's criminal. You're a criminal. You're a fucking child molester. Do you know what that means? You know what child molester means?
Yes. But mo,
That's
kasi naman, di ba pagka natutulog ka naman at, di ba,
Joshua,
binibigay ka
okay,
ng
okay, okay.
tao.
Joshua, yes,
Dapat
I've
ang
been...
first,
Yeah, Joshua, my dick has been sucked when I'm asleep. Yes, I know that. But it has not been sucked by a 15-year-old. You can suck sleeping dicks that are over 18 years old. You cannot suck sleeping dick that's 15 years old. It doesn't matter kung natutulog siya, kung natutuwa siya, kung nagbabasketball siya, or anything. You can't do that without... You can't do that, period. And then the more you can't do it when he's not awake, and the more you can't do it when he's sick, and the more you can't do it when he's your cousin, you fucking retard.
Kahit bading din siya mo?
Yes, Joshua. Kahit bading siya, hindi pwede. Kasi 15 years old siya, Joshua. It makes you a criminal. You will go to jail for this. You are a kuto of the society here that we have when you do this, Joshua.
Well, actually, kinausap ko kay siya. Sabi ko, huwag ka magsusumbong, ganito, ganyan. Kasi alam ko na parang binlakamail ko siya, ganun. Kasi alam ko akong bading ka din. Ganun.
Yeah, you're making us hate you more than we already
Yeah,
do.
Joshua.
You're not
Joshua,
helping yourself.
You understand? Like, okay, I'm going to try to treat you with respect, asshole. Okay?
Very
you cannot,
very respectful.
Yeah. You cannot ever put a 15-year-old dick in your mouth. Ever. I don't care if he wants it. I don't care kung binabayaran ka para i-BJ siya. You cannot do that. Then, on top of the child molestation, you did it without his consent. And on top of that, you did it 5 times. And on top of that, you did it when he was sick. And on top of that shit, he's your fucking cousin.
All right.
All right. Yeah. So, when the sister comes to you and wants to fight you, you stand there and you get your ass kicked. Because you should be in jail. Do you understand, Joshua? You should be in jail. With Bong and Jingoy. And you can suck their dicks.
Yeah, I think it's not possible naman kasi magpinsan naman kami and she understand naman. Tsaka sinitan na niya ako before. Kaya lang
What
hindi
the
parang
hell's going in your head?
Yeah.
dininay ko lang.
All right.
You are
All right.
something
all right.
else.
Joshua, you know what a psychologist is? You know what that is? Psychiatrist? You know what that is?
Yes,
You got to talk to one of them. Soon. Like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to talk to one of those guys. Psychiatrist, psychologist. You just pick one. Pico's going to pay for it.
Yeah, I'll pay for it. You missed.
Okay?
Jesus Christ.
You have to talk to one of those guys. So what's your homework?
I just finished college.
I'm sorry?
No,
Genius. No.
Ah.
What's my homework for you? What did I tell you to do?
Hindi ko nga alam mo eh. Gusto ko lang na advice mo kung
Alright.
ano gagawin ko, kung itutuloy ko ba, or
Joshua.
kung stop ko na.
Sige, ganito lang yan. Ito yung homework ko, no? Yung homeworks mo mula sa akin. You can talk to your pinsan and you can say sorry for what you did and that your mind is somewhere else. And then, ito, mas medyo important din to. Kailangan mo kausapin ng psychologist, psychiatrist. You need to find one in Nueva Ecija.
Yeah,
and you need
kailangan
to
ng
talk to
tulong.
one. Okay?
Mentally.
Para yung mga decision making mo, like blowing asleep 15-year-olds.
Who's your
That's
cousin?
what you need. Who's your cousin 5 times, and while they're sick, is no longer a good option for you. Okay? Or, makukulong ka. That's what's gonna happen, Joshua. Okay?
No, Mo, that's not gonna happen.
Joshua, it's gonna happen. When you molest children, you go to jail. And then when you're in jail, you're gonna have problems with the people in jail for molesting children. Now, he's not 5 years old, but he's 15 years old, and that's the same thing. He's still a child who was not awake when you decided to molest him. Okay?
So, natatakot lang siya sa aking tumanggi, ganun ba?
Possibly.
Or
Possibly.
nagugustuhan niya din?
I don't think so. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you still don't
Joshua.
do it.
You still don't do it. He's 15.
And your cousin.
Did somebody do this to you, Julius? Sorry, Julius. Julius was the guy who was fucking... Who's this guy? What's this guy's name? Joshua.
Joshua.
I was calling him Julius the entire time. Well, sorry, Joshua, did somebody do that to you when you were younger? Did somebody suck your dick while you were sleeping?
No.
No. Did somebody touch your dick when you were a little boy and do that to you? No.
Yes. Yes.
Yes? Okay. All right. Well, see, that's why you need to talk to that psychologist that I was telling you about. Okay?
Okay, Mo. Thanks.
All right, buddy.
Thanks,
All right.
Mo.
Yep. Thank you. Have a good night.
I think that was the most messed up caller we've had. So far.
No.
No?
No.
What?
Yeah. I don't think so. I think he's fucking disturbed and
Oh,
he
yeah,
needs help, and I
that's
feel
pretty
bad for
obvious.
him.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
pretty
bad for him because he was molested at a young age.
That's true.
But
still.
at the same time, worst we've ever had?
No.
Nah.
One
No,
of the worst.
I don't think so. One of the worst. Maybe it's in the top 10.
Yeah.
But not worst.
Okay, way to end the show.
You know, it's odd because, I mean, I see where he's coming from, though. I mean, right? I mean,
What do you mean?
I don't want to say at least he's got a point. He doesn't really have a point.
In what way?
Well, I see where his mind is working, where it's like, okay, my cousin's gay. So obvious he's gay. And when I was young, and in the closet, I would love to have somebody suck my dick. So maybe he wants me to suck his dick because I'm gay too. He knows I'm gay. I know he's gay. He just can't say anything about it. So I'm going to go ahead and suck his dick. Like, I see his point to himself, even though as demented as the
his
point
mentality,
is.
You
Yeah,
see
I understand.
how he sees things.
And you can tell he doesn't think he did anything wrong because he's like,
Yeah, he
well, what do
doesn't
I
sound-
do?
he doesn't
How do I
sound
get this family off my
distraught
back?
or-
I mean, yeah, he's more like, they have an issue with me. How dare they?
Yeah,
You know, it's like that.
why,
So I'm like, oh,
he's wondering
poor
why
guy.
people think it's wrong.
Yeah.
He doesn't sound remorseful.
See, and I feel bad. So I feel bad calling him a fucking retard because. And by the way, I take that back, sir. Sorry about that. Because it's the awful circle of life shit. Somebody molested him at a young age, and he goes out molesting other people. So, I mean, I sit here and I call him a criminal, which it is.
Which is
it's a
accurate.
crime.
Yeah.
He was
But
also a victim.
at the same time, do you have to have a heart for those criminals who know nothing else but that this behavior is normal because it was done to them? And if ultimately someone needs to be killed, it's the fucking uncle who did it to him? So it's bad. It's tough. It's a tough call to make. Like where do you stand? Where do you go? Who do you side with? I mean,
but most serial killers start that way too. Like they were abused.
That's right.
and then-
That's right. That's right.
Diba?
That's why
So-
the help is so important before
very.
you start doing it to more people, younger kids.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta talk to that psychologist or psychiatrist. Or if you're in another country, you've gone to jail by now for this.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
I
labeled
don't know
as
how it
sex
works, yeah.
offender and.
Oh yeah, you're fucked. See, that's what's hard to do about the show sometimes. We get so many calls from so many people from different parts of the world with different laws, different culture, different fucking police powers and police system and judicial system. I don't know. Like, if the guy called from New York, I would say, hey, you're going to go to jail tomorrow. You call from Manila
for sure.
or Nueva Ecija, it's like, well...
Yeah, we don't know.
What,
we don't know
is
what,
the barangay tanod going to knock on your door for
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Well, probably not. But if you do it again, God damn it, it's a different attack. So, what are you going to do? Guy really needs to get help before he starts doing it to more kids.
Hopefully he does get help.
And then now this other kid's going to have to get help because if not, he's going to start sucking little kid dick when he gets to be his age. It's just a vicious cycle. And the whole cousin thing, that's the least of the worries, actually.
It just happens to be his cousin.
Yeah, it just happens to be because that's okay. That's just disgusting.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
that's
Whatever.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
if
it
you
could
if you
be a
called
friend or-
us, if you called us and said you sucked your cousin's dick, who was 35, not 15, or he's 25, then I would say, dude, that's rude.
Yeah, it's still pretty messed up.
That's fucked up.
Mhm.
Because he's sleeping.
Yeah.
But, when they're 15, man, you cross so many more lines. And remember what we said earlier on the show. It's like, man, people are different in different stages of their life. So imagine this kid's a kid.
Yeah.
And you're doing that adult shit to him, that
Yeah, it's
traumatic
gonna affect
experience that
him.
he has to go through. God damn, it's going to affect
It's 15. That's the.
Now, if you try
development
sucking my
stage.
dick, if I'm sleeping and you try sucking my dick and I'm 25, I'm beat your ass.
Yeah, that's true. You
But when I'm 15, you don't know what kind of damage that's going to do to me. Gian's awfully quiet in the background. Gian, are you sucking 15-year-old dick as well?
No.
Just checking. we got more calls. Are we going to go now, though? It's pretty late, huh? Let's just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. When we come back, we'll wrap it up and send you guys on your way. Have a good evening, everybody. Well, yeah, we'll say goodbye after this. Don't go away. It's Good Times with the Podcast, Season 3, brought to you by Globe.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
Hilig namon sang bata pa kami, magdalagan-dalagan, kag magsipa-sipa. Amo na sang una, permi man ko gakatumba. Pero bisan isa ka beses, wala gid ko gakabatsyag nga ako lang isa. Kay dire, permi kami team, dungan kami gatindog, gapasahay kami. Sang una, isa lang goal namon. Nga mag-updanay kami, di lang daw team, pero daw isagid kami kabayan. Maski din pa kami matupa, maski ano pa ang maabda namon sa kabuhi. Sang ginagyan kami sang bagyong Yolanda, mas bugat gid ang challenge sa to. Subong ginpasa sa ako ng bola, kag ginahangkat ko ang lawas ko kung makabalik ko ni Ayhan. I've been playing for the national team for 15 years na. Kumbaga, yun yung passion natin. And ito ngayon yung kung saan ako, binabalik ko lang dito din sa town ko. Walang basketball dito eh, puro lang football. Halos lahat dito, pag naglaro, puno yung plaza na. Buong Iloilo na yun. Kaya tinawag kami na Football Capital of the Philippines. Today, pupunta tayo sa San Dionisio, Iloilo, no? Sa north part ng Iloilo. This city kasi is more on football eh. Opportunity din sa akin na makita sila na kahit kaunti lang yung time natin sa kanila, maging masaya tayo. Every 3 months, nandito ako. Meron akong tournament dito sa Barotac Nuevo. Yun yung Globe Football para sa bayan.
Jiffy Caligdong of the Philippine Ascals is the head coach for this sustainable program.
Chiefy is not only a talented athlete, but also a wonderful leader. That's why we're so excited to have Chiefy here with us. Globe Classroom on the Go is our latest project together, where we have transformed Globe Store caravans into temporary learning centers that kids can use while their schools are still being rebuilt.
To inspire them, to encourage them, motivate them na may pag-asa pa sila na bumalik sa pag-aaral nila kasi balang araw magagamit nila ito. You should have a goal in life and an aim in life na maging successful. Football sa lifestyle eh. Siyempre, hindi overnight na magiging magaling ka. Paulit-ulit lang yan. The same, every day you have practice, paano mo i-build yung character mo, yung determination and pagpupursige. It's a wonderful world with Globe.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up, because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. First, open iTunes. Your next step, hit the iTunes Store button. A search bar should open up as soon as you do that. Type New Media Factory in the search bar, and all your shows should open. Pick the show you like, or all the shows you like. And once that opens, hit the subscribe button. And that's it, you're in. All shows will now be automatically downloaded to your device.
So she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love there.com.
Let's get out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the program. Let's see here. Caller of the night. Who do you guys want? Pico, Ange.
Cebu. Gwen, yeah, from Cebu.
Which one she's? The one who backed out?
The one who blacked out. According to Gian.
Blacked out for
What about the girl from Dubai who's crying? You know, we were always sympathetic to the ones with tears.
lang yun. They're gonna get back together.
Yeah, they're gonna be together like in a few hours.
Yeah. Birthday.
Birthday 6.
Cebu.
That's our non-marriage gift to Gwen.
Yeah.
Since they don't have.
Someone just tweeted me, ang lakas ng toyo ni Mo Twister. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is that gay lingo for
explain
something?
it?
Parang
toyo. Parang tinotopak ka.
Yeah.
Okay. Why toyo?
I don't know. It's a Jeje term.
I don't know.
I like
it's
it.
An urban term.
Lakas ng toyo. I like it. Nak ng toyo. I can use that too, right? Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to use that from now on. Awesome.
Is it true that Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce?
I don't know, man. See, listen, here's the thing. That's Facebook shit, right? Yeah. Well, that's from the mirror.uk or .co.uk or something like that, which is like, you know, it's a tabloid. Tabloid like, oh, UFOs have abducted, Christina Aguilera. It's that kind of shit. So unless Beyonce truly makes a statement, like on her website, on her Twitter, on her Instagram, it's something that comes from her.
I saw it on Instagram. Diba she parang reworded lyrics. Parang
that's not the
what
same
they're
thing.
decoding. Yeah, I'm just saying. That's what they said. Like I've seen it on Twitter since kanina pa.
Yeah.
Na parang there's a hidden whatever.
Message.
And that's why apparently what's the crazy names? The crazy sister's name? Si Solange
Solange.
attacked Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Daw,
No.
daw.
I know that Solange attacked Jay-Z because she thought he was cheating, but that was the one that started this whole cheating Jay-Z shit. Was that incident? So now everybody's looking for any kind of reason to make it true, and I don't know. I mean, it could be true. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying. To go off that Facebook shit, and it's mirror.uk. Oh, please, I mean, come on. It doesn't. It's not like it's real journalism. It's tabloids shit.
Yeah,
I mean, look at our tabloids. It's
that's
just
true.
there's crazy shit. Like again, I've died on tabloids. And
Oh yeah, lots
it's
of
nothing.
times. And you've
Yeah,
died
so
on
it's-
Facebook too.
Yeah, I've died on Facebook. So unless you get a true statement, like from Beyonce via her own mouth,
Like
social
Facebook
media
or-
or whatever, then yeah, no, I'm not buying it yet. It's just now possible now. Possible. And so what? She forgave him.
Oh, that's true.
They're
They're
still
doing
on
a
tour.
Yeah,
They're on
they're-
tour right
yeah,
now.
and see their
So-
pictures. They're kissing. They're holding hands.
Yeah.
and- yeah.
It's good for the tour.
No, that's
too.
true. That's true.
It's not like the tour's not going to be selling.
Yeah, I
though,
think it's.
obviously.
I think it's already sold out. Like
yeah,
everywhere.
sure. They're going to do very well with or without some
Yep,
sort of
that's true.
scandal. Who's having more sex these days? You, Ange, or you, Pico? Pico. It's Gian in the background.
Yeah, that's why she's quiet. Gian.
Not having
Who's having more
sex.
sex between them? You guys?
Not having sex.
All right.
That's me. I'm winning.
Pico.
It's a break. It's a show break.
Yeah, every night. May sinasabi
Yep.
si Gian.
They all look like Lord.
Hey, she's cute.
That's what I didn't say she wasn't.
Oh, that's true. Her body's pretty weird though, but she's cute.
She's 17.
Oh shit.
Maybe you want to suck her dick. when
No,
she's
no,
sleeping.
no.
Okay,
No.
just checking. All right.
Unless it's her birthday, like in a few weeks or no.
Yeah.
Few
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Night, Mom.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast season 3, was brought to you by Globe.
We'd like to thank you for your calls and invite you to check out our other podcast on the New Factory by logging on to nmftv.com.
Follow Good Times with Mo on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
Follow Mo at DJ Mo Twister. And don't forget to check out www.motwister.ph.
See you next time.
The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.